Live from Dodger Stadium, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Biggest story coming into this one is what he's been able to do at the plate recently. Absolutely on fire, Singy.
Yeah, he's been terrific, Boog. Has really made this a dangerous team. His bat's been lethal of late, and it's opening up a lot of opportunities.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Getting the nod on the mound, Tarik Skubal. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
About to get started here. This is Bryce Terang.
The second baseman, number 2, Bryce Terang.
And we're underway. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Skubal in his 7th season, 29 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And let's take a look at the lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Garrett Mitchell.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Two down, bases empty. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
That one at triple digits. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
We go to the bottom of the first, and on the hill, Brandon Woodruff. What do we have on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
The 1-0.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Up the middle. Tosses to first. Just got him on that one. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And a big factor for them in recent games, Seiya Suzuki.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Come on, big number.
That one ripped right center field, and it one-ups the wall. The relay, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting third.
Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Yordan Alvarez, fourth on the National League home run leaderboard. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Man at second. In the air, right field. Freeland should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 24, Willie. Hey.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Back up the, oh, that got him. On the run, throw to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, Andy. We'll have to see how he looks, but to me it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Runner at first with 2 away. Up next for the Pirates, Gunnar Henderson. The 0-1. There goes Willie in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down here in the second game of the series. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. And that's a base hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. And that's one of those where you're expecting a guy from second to score.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 2 outs. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Out towards right center field. And that is the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. On to the second now from Dodger Stadium. Pirates lead it 1-0. You're watching Pirates baseball. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter. Clyde Washington with home plate duties in this one.
A little bit of a low zone, Boog, from Clyde. Nothing crazy, though. Pitchers that work consistently down around the knees and are able to command their off-speed stuff tend to have some pretty good success with him back there behind the plate.
The 2-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
This one in the air, center field. He's got it. One out, man at first. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Man at first, 1 away. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. Vaughn at first, one gone. Just off the inside corner, and the count is filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
2 on, 1 out. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. Out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. Home run number 15 on the year. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Joey Ortiz. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. Started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. Already 3 runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. Ring him up, says Clyde Washington. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a tough one to swallow as a hitter when the first base umpire rings you up from 100-something feet away, but somebody's got to make the call, and that's usually the best angle.
And that was a really close one, but it's hard to argue the call right there, yeah?
Yeah, I think you got it right.
Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. The Brewers had 3 on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Leading off, Munetaka Murakami. And a big swing and a miss. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Batting 8, the third baseman, number 7, Katsuma Okamoto.
Foul ball. There's a swing and a miss.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Ernie Clement, the next Pirate to hit. Here's your 1. And there's a foul ball. The next offering misses. Ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Lara under it, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang.
Well, it looks like they want to be real patient with him today. Make him come in the zone. Challenge these hitters. Make him work hard for his outs. Many times teams come in knowing that he can strike out the house. They're very aggressive because they don't want to fall into a 2-strike count.
2-0. A little out front there as he swings through it. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
And that one fouled off. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. And that's a foul ball. And it's second. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at-bat alive.
Out towards right center field. Mays has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Nobody goes back on a ball better than he does.
Up next in Milwaukee, the third baseman,
David Hamilton now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Takes low for ball 1. One away with a runner at 3rd. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-2. Hamilton tries to check his swing. Now a look to 3rd. Yes, he did. That's a swing. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. First offering way inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 outs and a runner at 3rd here in the 2nd game of the series. In the air, right field. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1 as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, the biggest storyline coming in was just how hot he's been. Haven't seen it yet today, but it's still early, Boog.
He scored more runs than anyone else in his team so far this year, Chris.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Sliced hard but foul. The count 2-1. On the ground, right side. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Pirates, the catcher.
And it's fouled away. Late with the swing there. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. Out of here. His 41st home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Alvarez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
The 1-0. Right back to him on the mound. Slinging it to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Next pitch is outside. Way out front for strike two. Two down, base is empty, but one run across here in the last half of the third. On the outside corner, got him looking. One in the inning for the Pirates on this solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Back here in L.A., here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. Contreras in his 6th season, 28 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a leadoff double in the 4th.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Right through there for a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. Jumps, but it's off his glove. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And now they have runners at the corners.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. And a strike on the outside edge. Strike 2.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Foul ball there. First and third, one down.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
That's a base hit, run scores. To third, in there safely.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Up now for Milwaukee, Luis Lara.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, get that first hit at the big league level.
Out towards right center field, Suzuki on the move, and he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Runner on the move. Oh, and he hit him. Big spot, and here comes Jackson Chourio. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Eric Skubal is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Zach Littell taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that one clips the corner. Littell. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results In a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs. That one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. The throw to third, tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
Two outs, 2 in scoring position. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the 3rd out. And midway in the 4th, it's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 2. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, Gunnar Henderson has been living in scoring position, a doubles machine, and in elite company.
Yeah, Boog, that swing finds the gap over and over, and that's how you flip the field and a game in a hurry.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
He doesn't always grab headlines, but is essential to everything this team does.
Yeah, you said it, Boog. Reliability like that is gold over 162.
And the 1-0. Got him to chase one upstairs there. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Henderson on at first. Nobody out. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Curve in the dirt. Kicks away. And now a man in the scoring position. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. He popped out to the catcher his first time up. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Takes it in for the out.
Third baseman, number 7, Judge.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. 2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 on, 1 out. A little bit high. Ball 3. And that's in for a strike.
Thought the green light might be on right there, but maybe not. If you're looking to swing in that count, that's the pitch you want.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Over to Terang. 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 2. This is Pirates baseball on the show, Pittsburgh. Back here at Dodger Stadium, all set for the start of the inning. David Hamilton up now for the Brewers. There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Ripped on a line. Mays on his horse. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One up, one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard-hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Right through there for a strike.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Here's a 1-1. To the right side, Clement. Slings to first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
2 down, base is empty. William Contreras digs in now. 1 for 2. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. That one ran inside, almost got him.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki gets under it. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 2. You're watching. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
The Brewers have some bullpen action. Jared Koenig, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Anderson warming up as well. Just missed. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Hard ground ball, base knock. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brandon Woodruff won't go any further. Jared Koenig gets the call from the pen.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. He's been hotter than a car seat in July in Phoenix, but today he's got the AC on blast, Boog. We're not seeing the same mojo in the box, but just takes one swing to get back on track.
Clement gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that's in for a strike. 1 and 2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. One away.
Yeah, left-handed batter facing a left-handed pitcher that's got some sink like that at the end. It's just the bottom falls out of it. When it looks like it's going to be a pretty good pitch,
in that location that everyone says lefties love.
Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Man at second. And that is out of play.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Stays alive. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Fights it off. You'll see another. And a 1-2. Got him. 2 out.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden a pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Man on second, 2 down. Ripped into right field, base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. Tag, not in time. He scores. And it's now a 2-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
The 0-1. Out to short, Ortiz. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 5-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moments so far. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers.
Center fielder, number 8, Garrett Mitchell.
Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Struck him out looking.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late, gave up on it a little bit early.
One. And that drops in for a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ground ball right side, and it goes just foul. One, two now. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that's a one-out single.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joey Ortiz. Swinging a foul straight back. Gets the slider in there for a strike. Freeland over at first with one away. Got him. Two down. Ortiz wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with two strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out of bounds, safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man at second. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Brewers strand one, and it remains 5-3. Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Grant Anderson.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active. So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. swings and misses, and one gone.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Just missed. That one ripped, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The relay throw, but he's in there easily.
He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
1 out, runner at second. Munetaka Murakami getting ready to hit. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And now the 0-1. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K.
Number 7, Judge.
Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. Pirates leave 1. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers. Garrett Clevenger gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Foul ball there. Close one, doesn't get the call. And now it's even 1-1. Way inside. To third, Okamoto. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
The designated hitter, Jackson Chomio.
Nice grab. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the third baseman, number 6.
2 outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, David Hamilton. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, and he went. And a count even 1-1. Clevenger, 31 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. That one at triple digits. And that skips into dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a good eye there. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. It's the Brewers 5 and the Pirates 3. So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Leading up for the Pirates, the second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Comes up empty. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels. Well, Boog, here's someone we've been hyping up. One of the hottest bats in the league. But today, nada, zip, zero.
Hit hard, but foul off to the left. The Brewers leading by 2 near the bottom of the 7th. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Jackknifes out of the way. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That's back. And gone! That should put a jolt into this home crowd. And just like that, they're within a run. This crowd has really come alive. This place is loud.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. 2 away now. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Abner Uribe departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. Here comes the new arm for the Brewers, D.L. Hall.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Yordan Alvarez, the next Pirate to hit. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Two down, nobody on.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. It's down to 1 at 5-4. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in L.A., now the Brewers cleanup hitter, Andrew Vaughn. Chris Anthony Dominguez is checked into the game.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Check swing, and he went. And it's a ball and a strike. On the ground to short, Henderson. Throws the first in time.
Up next for Milwaukee, the catcher, William Contreras.
In the air, right field, Suzuki moving under this one. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder, number 8, Garrett Mitchell.
Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell, a former first-round pick, and he's really turned into a nice everyday player. Backed off the plate that time. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Mitchell off of first with 2 away. Ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Milwaukee leaves 1. They lead at 5-4. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Willie Mays now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Activity in the bullpen. Trevor McGill, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Serpa getting cranked up as well. 0-1 down. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Oh, that got him. And that'll put the tying run on base to start the inning. Ball one there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
That one close, ruled a ball. And the count is 2-0. What a stop. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
One out man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Seiya Suzuki. He's one of the best players in the game. Inside, ball one. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The Buccos with the go-ahead run at the plate. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Checks over to first, back safely. Next pitch is outside. In the air, right side. 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the first baseman, number 5.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. D.L. Hall gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Angel Serpa will take over here.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nick Gonzalez. He represents the go-ahead run. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. The middle, the flip, and very nicely done for the out. Great work out of the Brewer bullpen right there. 9th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Buccos 4. It's an NL Central showdown. So coming into the game now on defense, Tyrone Taylor. He takes over as the new first baseman. Well, 1-run game. Joey Ortiz getting ready to hit. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Alvarez on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Up next from Milwaukee, the left fielder, Louis Long.
That one to first. Slides for the stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Oh, the ball will find you. You come into the game and better be ready because it's like the ball knows where's the new blood. But really nice play. That could have easily been botched.
Bryce Terang will hit next.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. And he blows that one by him at 100.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee as they hold on to a 5-4 lead. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Trevor McGill.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading up for the Pirates, the third baseman, number 7, Katsuma Okamoto.
First pitch swinging. One-run game, bottom 9. That misses, and 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if he'll keep coming.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jackson Merrill. Looking to start something with 1 gone. Just missed. The 1-0. On the ground, right side. In time to Vaughn. And the Pirates with only 1 out left.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team. He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boog. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.